And hello, people that are interested in Fractal stuff. Today we're looking at the VP4, which is only effects. That's what they do. Bernd is here as always. He's over there. But back to the VP4. So that's a thing that has letters, 2 of them, and then a number, 1 of them. But it's not the number 1, it's the number 4. And if you now turn the video off because I'm an idiot, that is totally fine. This is purely effects, but on the level of Fractal, meaning the stuff that Vine, Petrucci, and all the people use because they have real amps.
Satriani.
From their, Axe effects, whatever. You now have
The Edge.
4. Yeah, I get it. You now have 4 different blocks of Fractal goodness for under $1,000. And in the back, you can see that there is stereo in, stereo out. You could also use the 4-cable method, then of course only mono. There are 2 expression inputs, and you've got full digital connectivity. If you want to interface with digital stuff, then all this stuff is necessary.
MIDI in out, and you have USB-C, which you can use to connect an editor if you like. You don't need it. And also you can use it as an audio interface. It has 4 channels. You can record 1 track without effects and 1 track with effects at the same time.
So, since this came out this year, 2024,
just now available in Europe. Like for 1 week, you can like buy it.
Okay, so Eric, go back to the product. I obviously now can just do this, right?
I knew you had to bitch about this.
I mean, it came out in 2024. It's almost $1,000. It's really, really good. But you're still asking me to use this to maneuver around.
Yeah, I'm asking you. And it's very easy. Actually,
no. You know what would be really easy? We're dealing with phones that can do this for almost, get this, almost 20 years now. We have touchscreens. This came out in 2024. Sorry, Fractal, I know you're great people, but it's 2024. And a €400 modeler from Hot Tone, Headrush, etc., have touchscreens. Why doesn't this have a touchscreen? Answer, please, in the comments.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but
yeah,
actually,
it would have been nice.
You can actually navigate it pretty easily with the knobs.
Of course you can, but you know what would have been nice?
Touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
Okay, let me navigate it with the knobs. So you have this select thingy, and then you select your blocks, right? You can see you can select.
I can.
Let's do first a little reverb just to have some wet
Well, we have to
feeling.
tell people what we're doing here.
We're putting in effects right now. The guitar goes...
we actually don't put in reverb because we're going in front of the amp.
Yeah, but
So
it's
in
a
this
clean
video-
amp. It's a clean amp. So
in this video,
we could.
Yeah, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to run into the front of the amp. We're going to do a separate video where we would have this wired in the back of the amp, so therefore in the effects loop. Of course, you could do both with the 4-cable method, and then I guess you can say where your preamp sits.
Yes, you
right? But for now, we're going to make it simple. This is now in front of the amp effects, which would be boost, compressor, wah, synth pedal, filter, all these kind of things.
Right.
With the clean amp, of course, we could do reverb as well. But obviously what we're going to try are the digital drives and digital boxes that usually you would have as analog boxes.
Yeah,
okay?
Usually. But you all want to do it really dry?
I mean, I could just turn the reverb on, which probably isn't a bad idea.
No, you don't have to. Okay.
Let's focus on this.
Let's focus on this.
So I'm going to turn a little bit of reverb on, and I have to go in the back.
It would have been easier here.
Yeah, but then we're using one of the blocks, and we're muddling down the...
Okay, yeah, you're right.
The purpose of the video is
good.
Pre-effects.
Pre-effects.
And
pre-effects.
There you go.
Yeah, that's enough.
amp we're using is the Rev Dynamis in the most beautiful color ever. Dynamis D40, and what you're hearing is the 2 notes Captor X stereo XLR out. So we're actually going out, and actually what is really amazing, what you're hearing is this cab, because preset 1 is the Rev 212 as far as I understand. I mic'd this cab for the review of this amp, and also did the XLR out, and compared the two, there was zero difference. I could not hear whether I had the mics on or the DI out because it was the same cab.
That's nice.
So, here, that's the Henry's Relic 699 from the Czech Republic. This is a pretty, look at the locking tuners. It's a very impressive guitar. We're pretty much impressed by it. And now, give me something.
What you want to do first? Like a drive pedal or a compressor?
Let's start with comp, and we're going to stay clean.
Okay, I'm going to choose the middle two because I want to have wah-wah on the first one later.
Okay.
Okay. You dial in the effects you want, and then you confirm.
So you navigated to it, and then you did what? You did what? You navigate?
Okay, I navigate.
And then?
You just have to navigate somewhere here, and then you can use one of the knobs to dial in the effect.
You
Right
just turn?
Yeah, turn, and then it says delay, drive. And here it says it in full text if you don't know the short thing. And so I dial in comp, and to enter it, you have to enter. Oh, sorry, I already put it in that because if you press enter again, it goes to the editor, to the edit the compressor. So back. So now you can choose which compressor you like. And I will just use my favorite one, which is the Studio FB compressor for me. And then you can adjust. See, very nicely, you have a graphic demonstration of where the compressor is.
Yep.
That's very... Now you have here A, B, C, D. Those are the rotary knobs.
Okay.
And you can adjust this. If you want to go down, you can adjust that. And you can always use 4 knobs. There are 24. They are the most common things you want to adjust. So maybe the ratio a little more.
Yeah.
And you can visually see what the compressor is doing, which I think is really nice. And you can also see how much gain is reduced here if you play.
The problem with the visual stuff is you stop listening and you go with what you see. And trust me, I have a lot of experience in making bad choices based on visuals and not using my ears. I got into a trap in Berkeley once where I handed in an assignment in mono because I looked at what I was doing in stereo. And of course it was stereo because there were 2 waves. But it was summed at the end and I didn't know and I didn't use my ears. And my teacher was like, well, this is all mono. I'm like, can't be. It was sitting. He's like, yeah, you used your eyes and not your ears.
Okay, you can also use your ears when you look away. Play, please.
Which is, trust me, do that. Set it up with your ears.
Nice, right? Nice compressor.
Very, very clean, spanky. Turn it on and off.
Yeah, that's you could just do that here.
Gets fatter, gets spankier. That's exactly what I want a compressor for.
Yeah. You can go back to the home screen and you see it's off and on. Okay. Very easy. Drive pedal.
Yep. Are the foot switches always assigned to each of the effects, or can they do several effects at a time?
The second thing I can't tell you because it's a very new unit and I didn't do my course on it yet.
Okay.
But you can do different stuff with the foot switches. You can use scenes. So you can, you can do...
Yeah, okay, so it's possible.
And you can do presets as well, and it has seamless switching, so there's no delay between...
So a preset would, of course, be a combination of 4 effects, but right now just turning the individual effects on and off like a stomp is a good idea.
Right.
What does VP stand for? Virtual pedal?
Virtual pedal board. It says it here.
So reading is a good thing. Drive.
Drive. It always puts in per default the red, and it's the least my least favorite.
That sounds really horrible right now. Oh God, that's bad.
I hate it. I hate it.
It is not
good. Go away.
It is not good.
Okay, let's do Sunrise Planner, which is enter.
a bit harsh.
Yeah, but the amp is a bit harsh. Listen.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Let's do this.
I don't know how to play music anymore.
Okay, so now actually, if some of you know maybe Fractal products from before, and you always know that there are many pages to edit, but not here. See, it's just choose your effect, like on the device. That's it.
But if you push these two together,
I already told you, yeah. Fuck off.
then you have got all the parameters.
Which are hidden from you if you don't read the manual.
So how about exit? How about
Yeah.
we don't do that?
Yeah, we
how
don't
about
do-
you treat
no,
it
we don't
like
do that.
simple overdrives and we don't make it complicated?
No, we don't do it. Don't make it complicated.
I'm really, for edit, I'm no shit. I know it doesn't do it, but my instinct would have been to do this.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't
yeah.
do it, but my head was like, I want to edit this. That should tell you something. So enter.
Okay, maybe another one.
Give me another one, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do.
Give me a tube screamer.
No, that's boring as shit. Let's do a BB preamp, the AT version.
Let's do this. Let's go in front of the cranked channel.
And then let's do a tube screamer. Where is the tube screamer? TS. Only there.
Turn it off.
Let's put it in the right way.
Says he. This is not a metal amp.
It is not.
No.
Okay, but let's try. Nice.
That's the first one that impresses me. The other were like, well, I'd rather have an analog pedal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the thing is, this isn't to replace analog pedals. That's not the idea. You can still have your analog pedals.
Yeah.
It's as much as 3 analog pedals or maybe 4. It's massively convenient, programmable. It has other benefits that your analog pedals don't have. An analog pedal board, you need the board, you need the power supply, you need the cables, you need the pedals. An analog pedal board, even with 5 or 6 pedals, can very quickly run way past $1,000. So
Very quickly.
So if this is not sonically exactly what an analog pedal board would be, then that's fine because it has other benefits.
And also, just for example, if you use a tube amp, it's very likely you have analog distortion pedals.
Yeah.
But you may have your 2 favorite ones, but then you need a sound where you have this other one you don't have, and then you can put it in here.
I wouldn't necessarily put a rat on my pedal board,
I would never.
but
As a boost.
But if you need a certain sound for a song in your cover band or as a one-trick pony thing in a section, you're not gonna buy it, put it on your board, and only turn it on once. having this as one pedal on your pedal board will be the eierlegende Wollmilchsau, as we say in German, the egg-laying wool milk pig. That can be your Swiss Army knife for everything. Kind of like the Plethora X3, X2, or now the X1,
Just
or the
much
or the
better.
HX1, HX effects. But that's exactly the thing. Here, in extreme quality, like the H90, if you want the Eventide, which is beyond brilliant, but it is 2 algorithms, it's 2 effects, and here it's 4. And this is on that level. This is on Eventide level. Okay,
I would say the same thing.
Yeah, we're not talking. No offense to Line 6, they make great stuff, but we're not talking HX1. We're not talking Line 6 stuff. This is
Or HX effects, which people compare it to.
yeah.
You can compare it to
Everyone
that.
knows the Fractal stuff is the shit. And now you were focusing on the effects only. So yeah.
Okay, let's do one more. Let's do a wah-wah, and let's show you how you can connect this huge ass pedal from Fractal
Yeah, this
to
is
the wah-wah.
your thing is big. You never hear.
Yeah.
No one's ever
I
told
hear
you that, but I mean,
hear it
look
a lot
at
of
Bernd's
times.
huge thing on the table.
Yeah.
It's actually not Bernd's, it's actually mine. They sent this to me because apparently they think I've got to compensate for something. Holy fuck-hola is that
They
thing
also
big.
make, this is the EV1, I think, and they also make an EV2, which the EV2 is much smaller and much better for what we're about to do.
And that's what you have.
That's what I have.
So what you were saying in front of a running camera is that yours is much smaller than mine.
Yeah.
Mine is bigger.
Das Rennen raus macht die Kilometer. What's that in English?
The in and out makes the miles.
Yeah.
So again, I just want to hear you say it. Yours is smaller than mine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. We have it
Okay,
recorded.
we have it recorded. Now I put in war. It's at the end, so
That's
I
easy.
put it from behind.
I like how
took it from behind.
Oh my! I like how quickly you can actually get the block happening. That is very nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. And it's not yet.
It's not assigned yet.
No, it's not yet assigned. So I enter, and you can choose different was, right? Let's.
That one's fine. It's all.
That one's fine.
You know, all WAS make waka chugga.
Yeah, they do. And then I go to page. So if you know Fractal, then you know that the yellow dot means something. So if you
I don't.
You don't, but I do. So I just like move it, and then it becomes blue. You see it? Move it, becomes blue. And if it's blue, if you hit enter, it goes into this menu. And then you can tell it where it should take your wah signal from.
Okay.
You can also put in a MIDI thing and whatever. You put the knob and you say pedal 1.
Okay.
And now it should already be
It's
good.
showing you that dot right there. Also on the comp, that needs to be much clearer. That needs to be yellow or green or big.
In the other devices, it's yellow. I don't know why it's red.
It's pretty tough to see.
Yeah. It's a red dot.
Also, before we forget it, this thing has the same brilliant tuner that the other Fractal units also
It's
have.
awesome.
It's a. Can I access it now? Yep.
Yeah.
Really good tuner, absolutely. And I go exit, and I'm back there.
Yeah. Okay, but play if it's working.
Not done. Now I'm done.
Okay, and now I show you one of my all-time favorite functions on every Fractal unit, which is called auto engage.
Okay.
So you know the problem. You have your wah-wah, and the wah-wah has an on-off switch. And you hit it, you don't know, did I hit it? And then you play, and it's like everything is... So now, auto engage D. And now, it's off. And you can see it, it's off. See, it's off. Play, please. And it's off.
Do you have to go back to 0?
Actually, you shouldn't have, but I think you do.
Let's try again. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go back to 0.
So when you go to 0 for a little bit,
Or-
if you waka go around, it's fine. But if you go to 0, it'll turn off.
Off value. No. D, it says D. So just let's try that. 2.
you put
I messed it
the
up.
off value is now, when it's off, it's sitting at the cocked wah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, no.
Can you determine the top and bottom frequency? Because it's going...
You can parameter range min, max.
Okay.
And you can also adjust that, I think, with exit. And you can like do everything here. Minimum frequency.
You already... wait, how do I... Wait.
Enter.
Enter.
Is edit?
It's right here, maximum frequency.
Oh, it's already there, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to...
Yeah, do it again and go up all the way up. Okay, because it was way too spiky, but that's getting there really quickly. And obviously you got resonance control. Because in the end, all the different wahs, all they do is what range do you wah in, how far do you wah, what's the resonance, all that stuff. You're just shaping that filter. So I personally think having all these different wahs, you don't need that when you got a digital one, because this Clyde wah, we could just turn into anything now.
Yeah.
We could just say, this is the resonance, this is our mid-frequency. And there is an Ibanez one, the Twin Peaks, which actually has 2 peaks moving. It's not just one.
That's nice.
And it's a different sound. Yeah, but that sounds really good. And honestly, unless you're playing in a funk band or you're Hendrix or you're doing something where wah is part of life, if you need this for a wah here or there, don't put a wah on your board or drag it on stage. Use that.
Because you can adjust, assign that to everything, of course.
Of course.
And it's very easy. Let's do just one thing.
Delay mix or whatever, yeah.
And you can do a different shit, which other things can't do. Just let me tell you one thing. Let's put on the drive again. Check the drive, please, if it sounds good. And you can see here that there are yellow dots on all of those.
Okay.
Right? So I enter, and I say source, pedal 1.
You never told us what the yellow dot means.
The yellow dot means it can be controlled with a pedal.
Sorry.
With a pedal or with one of the nice things like ADSRs and LFOs and stuff. You can assign something here, like that it does it automatically and stuff. Sequencer, envelope, pitch also.
And they're all built in.
All built in.
Okay.
Yeah. But now let's do pedal 1, right? And I say a minimum value and a maximum value. Maybe here minimum is 3 and maximum is 8. And now we go back with exit. Please play. Now you notice it gets louder when the drive gets more, which is a little bit
So you're going to take the
silly.
level proportionally down.
Yeah, you got it already. I can show. And because you don't have to set the minimum and the maximum values, minimum doesn't have to be lower than maximum.
It can be reversed.
You can reverse that, and you can say.
But you disengaged it from the wah, right? Because otherwise it would be.
I did disengage it from the wah.
Because otherwise we'd be wahing and changing drive, waka 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 style.
You can somewhere it works. I tried it. I can find it right now. So you could like adjust many parameters with one thing.
Obviously, it's like, a morph. It's not just one parameter. You can actually morph them.
Yeah.
Obviously. Pretty neat. It also has filters and synthy things.
It has, it has a synth let's put off this one.
We obviously can't go into everything, but as you can already see, it's a fractal device, which means...
Formant.
which means you will have to...
Play, please.
Put in, wait a second, you will have to put in some time. Read manual, watch videos.
But not nearly as much time as in the other units.
Well, because it has only 4 blocks and no amps. But to do what you're doing right now, I'm going to have to work with it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the Wawa stuff and the assignment and stuff, but just putting in an effect and switching it on and off.
That's straightforward.
I mean, that's not harder to operate than an H90. Not at all.
H90 is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, don't get an expression, just
one.
get Bernd sitting there doing this.
Yeah.
It also works. Invite him to every gig.
So, ring rod.
Nobody
So-
needs a ring modulator.
No, nobody in the whole.
Super usable shit.
Just play one note.
It's a monophonic synth, yeah. Doesn't want that.
Voices. 3 voices you can use.
It's really fast. It's the type of like Matheny kind of thing that you
Yeah.
can do with it. How many guitar players will do this? Not a lot.
None of that. I won't. I wanted to show one more thing. Pitch. You have all kinds of pitch stuff in there, which should be there. And you... Just a detune, very simple. You have quad detune if you like.
This is a bit much.
Yeah.
Also, of course, with the not.
Yeah, of course.
You don't get a band. Is that polyphonic?
Yeah, you can make with the mix control. You can do that. Yeah, that's polyphonic. All of the pitch stuff can be polyphonic.
It's so annoying.
To a capo.
Not annoying at all when you got a friend sitting next to you playing with your knob. Okay?
Yeah. And of course, all the flanger and phaser and multi-delay, which we get to
We're
in a
putting
different
that
video.
in the effects loop in the next video, which means we're done here with the
Yes.
pre-effects.
Yeah.
There's a billion more things to show, which, again, with these types of boxes means hour, 2 hour, 3 hour long, 10 hour long videos.
We could do 10 videos, each 30 minutes, and would not have shown everything.
Yeah, we could do 10 videos. We could do an hour on the drives and we wouldn't be done.
Yeah, yeah. Because there are so many cool drives in there. And you can also look up the drives that are in there in the Fractal Audio Wiki, where they have pictures of the drive pedals and what drive pedal it is based on. There are almost all the classic things are in there.
If there's a wiki for a product, maybe the product has too much shit in it.
No, maybe there are so many users caring about using the product right.
That's also a way to look at it.
And the product is so popular and so long developed that people actually give a shit.
Look, in these videos, I'm the critical guy. He's the fanboy guy. Look at the shirt. I think the stuff is very, very impressive. Somebody's got to play devil's advocate, okay? Somebody's got to be the guy saying, yeah, but do we need this? Or is it too much? Or is it too complicated? I'm just a little ass who asks these questions and who says, why can't I do a touchscreen? Somebody's got to.
I mean,
right?
this is much easier than putting the pedal off your board and taking one out of the cupboard and putting it in again.
But that's also an experience and fun. You know it is.
I know, yeah.
Thanks, Fractal, for sending the stuff over. This is Bernd's, but I'm getting my own. This thing is pretty damn cool, and I like that it is reduced. I like that it is 4 blocks. We don't need more than that. I like that you just go bang, bang. That's what it... This can be, with a little bit of learning curve, the thing that quickly gets you the sounds you want. I like it. And that being said, I'll put links below and animals at the end, and there's going to be a next video where we're going to put this into the effects loop and look at time-based effects.